What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to MCTALKZ. Hashtag justice for Tupac. Okay? Hashtag justice for Tupac. Let's go ahead and get into it. So Keefe has been arrested on September the 29th on a Friday, okay, of 2023, which was yesterday. He's been arrested for the involvement and demise Tupac Shakur. The Las Vegas Police Department, they had basically, released a conference meeting. We're going to watch that as well. We're going to get into that. Keefe has been arrested with no bail, and he is to be arraigned October the 4th. And for everybody that's been watching my channel and been keeping up with me, I've been keeping up with this since they started the investigation, from the search warrant, from them running up in Keefe home, and from them basically when they first initiated the investigation. Keefe, he has been on Vlad TV. He has confessed to some things on there. He had basically been on this press run for his memoir, his book that he released, detailing what had happened on the day of Tupac's murder. And you know what I'm saying? He's been doing interviews. He's been just running his mouth, okay? Confessing. Now, this is good news for Tupac fans such as myself. I always tuned in to documentaries. I always, tuned in to that. And I always basically wanted to know who was behind the Tupac murder. Everybody did. Me growing up, listening to Tupac before I go to school, my brother playing it on his little boombox radio. We used to listen to it before we go to school. All the Tupac songs. We had all his albums, everything. And you know what I'm saying? And my family was a big Tupac fan. Like we loved Tupac, you know what I'm saying? And I, for real, growing up seeing Tupac, watching his interviews as a kid, he was really ahead of his time, okay? He was really ahead of his time. He was very smart. And I just think that along that path, he just made some wrong decisions. Now, in the memoir that Keefe had published, he also described what happened that night during the Mike Tyson fight. You know what I'm saying? How Orlando Brown was basically jumped by Tupac and Suge Knight, the Suge Knight Death Row Clan, and how they retaliated and basically, waited on Tupac. But Tupac them took so long, I guess, coming out of the building after the fight, that they actually went down to the liquor store. This is what he said in his memoir. That they actually went down to the liquor store, you know what I'm saying? And on the way down to the liquor store, they see Tupac with his head out the car, you know what I'm saying? Out the BMW. And he was basically waving at fans. And he had said if Tupac never stuck his head out the window waving at his fans, they would have known he was in that car. And after they saw that, they proceed to pursue the car that Suge and Tupac was in. They actually pulled up at the red light, and they unleashed fire into the car, hitting Tupac. And basically, he even went as far as doing interviews describing how Tupac's body was interacting with the bullets, okay, that was piercing his body. How Tupac was shaking and stuff, and how he was trying to get in the back seat away from gunshots. Okay, he even joked about that. And for me, it's kind of like, why, for me, it's like, why now? Why you wait until now to discuss what happened, to tell on yourself, to self-incriminate and tell on yourself? And I think one of the reasons was he wanted to gain, his money. He wanted to gain money for his book. He wanted his book to sell because he know people was very interested in what happened to Tupac of, that night. And he wanted to get his money, from his book. And then another is when you get up age, you start to think about things. When you get up age, you start to think about stuff that happened earlier in your life and stuff like that. And here he is, 60 years old, and he's deciding to tell him himself, you know. And I just think that maybe, it was eating him up because this guy, you know, you can appear tough on the camera all you want to. You can actually, appear like things don't bother you. But when you're alone and you by yourself, it's certain things that your mind won't let you forget. Your self-conscious won't let you forget. And I think that has something to do with that too. And he was looking for clout and he got it. He got exactly what he was looking for. So I want y'all to look at this clip of what the Las Vegas PD, sorry y'all. Las Vegas PD had to say regarding the arrest of Keefe D. All right, so I want y'all to listen to this, and then I'll be back with my commentary.
For 27 years, the family of Tupac Shakur has been waiting for justice. We are here today to announce the arrest of 60-year-old Dwayne Keith Davis, a.k.a. Keefe D, for the murder of Tupac Shakur. Davis was arrested this morning by my LVMPD criminal apprehension team, and this investigation started on the night of September 7th, 1996. It is far from over. It has taken countless hours, really decades, of work by the men and women of our homicide section to get to where we are today. Several of those detectives that are standing here with us include Detective Cliff Mogg, the lead detective on this case. He is now retired. While I know there's been many people who did not believe that the murder of Tupac Shakur was important to this police department, I'm here to tell you that was simply not the case. It was not the case back then, and it is not the case today. Our goal at LVMPD has always been to hold those accountable and responsible for Tupac's violent murder accountable. Just like we do for every homicide victim in our city. Every single victim, every life that is lost is important and remains a priority to this police department. As we methodically built this case to move forward with an arrest, it was also important that at the same time, we're building towards a successful prosecution.
And the investigation is not over yet. They still investigating. Okay, they still trying to get everybody who is currently still living, who's involved. They are still trying to get them too, right? And also, I'm going to keep up with everything regarding the court, what goes on in the court, everything. I'm going to bring it to y'all. I wish I can actually be there and just take notes and then report from there, but fortunately I can't. But I will, everything that I get, I'm going to report it to y'all. Here goes the indictment papers. You know what I'm saying? These are the indictment papers. And in those indictments, it was saying that Keefe D was basically the one who provided the gun, you know what I'm saying, to kill Tupac, to take Tupac out. And that's what he being charged with, you know what I'm saying? So he basically was given the instructions as well. He was the top dog. Okay. So that's what it comes down to is that he's been arrested for the involvement. And this is good news. Good news. And it's more to come. This is just the beginning. So I'm sure more things is going to come out. Will the police start investigating others that was mentioned in the memoir? There is a possibility, but we have to see. So yeah, that's what it is. Keefe D, he arrested. So, but anything else come about, I'm gonna make sure I have more information for y'all. This story develops, and I catch y'all right here next time on MC Talks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your boy channel. Okay, let's grow and be a force out here in these YouTube streets. And I catch y'all right here next time, right here on MC Talks. #Justice Tupac Shakur. I'm out. Peace. One love, baby.